I'm a biologist by background. I spent my PhD using synthetic biology for something very different to food. I was doing drug discovery in leukemia. But funnily enough, the cells I was growing and the science I was doing to work out what made them grow is really similar to the way that cells grow in animals that we eat for food. Towards the end of my PhD, I spent a couple of years working in early stage biotech venture capital, learning about how things work on the other side of the table. I spent some time working at a precision fermentation business, making dairy proteins for milk and cheese. That takes us up to 2020. My co-founder Ed and I, we go way back, and we always thought about starting a business together. And Ed's background is in maths. He's a mathematician. He knows how to take really big data problems, like scaling up an ingredient, and optimize them to make them really cost effective. So when Ed and I realized that we had this incredible combination of skills and an ability to create a new category of food by growing and scaling cultivated fat for meat and meat alternatives, it became the right thing to do. And 4 years later, here I am, and here's Hoxton Farms. At Hoxton Farms, the process for making cultivated pork fat starts with stem cells, which we borrow a tiny handful of from a pig. We take the stem cells into our facility and we immortalize them. Immortalizing them means that they grow forever in the lab. We put them in this fermenter and feed them a mixture of sugars and salts and proteins. It's essentially what a pig would have eaten. The cells that we take from the pigs are the stem cells, which are the natural precursor to fat tissue. So all they're doing is what they would have done in the pig anyway. They spend about a week growing and then another week or two developing into fat tissue. And at the end of under 3 weeks, that's what we harvest, and we simply wash it and sell it to our customers. Meat Alternatives is by no means the only place where our fat gets used. You can use pork fat in confectionery and soups and sauces. We're working on an incredible broth for noodle soup, which I strongly recommend. Hoxton is actually a place. It's right by the City of London, which is the financial district. It is the last place that you'd expect people to be growing cultivated fat, but that's why we love it. We really like doing cells in the city, as we put it. Our facility is a 1,000 litre facility. It's about 14,000 square feet. We have a fantastic kitchen where we work with chefs and customers. We do demos. We have an office. But then the biggest bit by far is our R&D and production facility. We're studying every element of the process, from the biopsy all the way to the bacon, how to find the best cells, grow them the best, scale them up. We're working over the next year as we gear up for our commercial launch with B2B customers to co-develop incredible products. That means holding their hand as they learn how to use our fat, which is mostly a straight swap into their existing manufacturing processes. And then also they work with our chefs to make incredible finished products that really show off just how good the fat can be.